Hello and welcome to day 23 on my 21-day fasting challenge. Alexa will not allow me to be great. She would not allow me to sleep. It's 4:15. I am tired. Let's get into this video. Hey guys. Time management. I really got to get it together. Even as I trained later, I stayed in the shower later. Once I came back and edited my videos and stuff like that, everything was a lot later. And with the editing, I did it like that because I just don't want to fall behind or get confused. But I might have to find a different way of doing things, because then I started frapping on my phone. I mean, I am grateful at least 4:15 I'm up, but I am tired, and you know, I have lost an hour. So I'm gonna carry on as normal, so to speak. The most important thing about my whole transition leveling up is making sure that I get up early, number one, and that I get my Bible studies in. I can do a basic workout. So I had the January program and I didn't think I would be able to do it because I didn't know what workout I was going to do. So this program is in the link below. It's a monthly program that you pay a subscription for, a small fee, and each month you get workout plans, you get your meal planners, and you get coaching by me, not one-to-one, group-wise or online, with the type of intermittent fasting that you're doing and the exercise. It's a really good program, and it's not a big fee monthly to keep yourself accountable. Anyway, this program. But today's day 23, so it's saying 30 jumping jacks, calf jumps, side to side jumps, jump rope. Maybe, yes, I'm gonna see if I can get that all done, to be honest with you. And if not, then I'm gonna do something called my basics, and I will do it when I come back from dropping her to nursery. Sorry guys. I'm gonna get my Bible studies in first and do that. But I already, sorry guys, just delayed reaction. I already brushed my teeth with the charcoal toothpaste, and then I used my infamous slim paste, like I said, which is something that I find only works for me when I'm deep fasting. I don't really, it's nice, it's good quality, but for the price I don't think it's worth it using it every day if you're going to eat, unless you're doing, no, even when you're doing IF, depends how many hours you're doing in IF, which is intermittent fasting. But I think it's much better for prolonged fasting, otherwise I don't really feel and see the use. Okay, I've got some of this detox tea and slim paste left. I'm going to finish that off, but before I do that, I'm just going to take my NutriBurst, guys, because the day in the life is not the same. It's just a tablespoon. And today is not that day. I didn't have it yesterday. And I felt okay, but I think with the exercise and everything, yes, today's not that day. So this is a nice increase of energy. I'm going to be taking this all week, especially because I'm fasting. I just want to rev up that fat loss. That's it. So I'm going to go in and weigh myself. And then I'm going to come back with the stats and let you know. But, you know, we are not a slave to these scales. We're just doing it for accountability. So if you find yourself a slave to them, don't do it every day. It's not work the psyche that it does for you. But remember, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, consider subscribing, and I'll be back with a weigh-in. Hey guys, so I'm back. So it's a little after 6 a.m. and I just thought I would check in. I have done my weigh-in, but I'm just waiting for that to dry. Plus I've got to hurry and get my daughter ready, so when I come back I will go over the stats with you. It's not changed that much, but it's a good sign. As well, I need to pick up some mineral water so I can make my snake juice. One of my bad habits, which I've learned by making mistakes, is that I take my snake juice either too late in the day or days later, depending on what type of prolonged fast that I'm doing. I preach to my clients, take your snake juice, take you. But what is the point of caring about other people more than myself? How can I be an aid to them? So I've got to really do that. Plus, it helps with all those hunger pains, headaches. You don't know what you're going to experience. Sometimes I don't get headaches. The more and more I fast, I don't. But depending on how I've refed for that week, it all depends. Apart from that, it's good. I did a little exercise, which I feel very proud about. I never spoke about it yesterday. I did a full body workout, well, not full body, upper body workout with my client. So this helps with the repair. This has got BCAAs in it and a sleep agent. So I don't feel as stiff as I normally do the next day, but I probably will feel it a bit more tomorrow. But I'm going to have another one of these tonight. Apart from that, I feel good. I want to get my daughter ready so we can get out of the house on time. It wasn't the full workout that I wanted to do. I'm actually thinking that the kind of workout that I did, the stretching, the maintenance, as I call it, I kind of prefer to do that in this early morning. And it's something that I can guarantee fit in if I'm training a client as well. So if I've got a Zoom client or a face-to-face client, I can still fit that in because it doesn't take long. And not just long, it doesn't take a lot of physical and mental power. And it's good for maintenance. And then what I might do is when I get home, do a workout first thing. That might be something that I may switch up, and then I can have a shower and kind of just get ready for the day. Apart from that, guys, I am good. I am going to get my daughter ready and then just kind of make our way from school. And when I come back, I will check in with you with the stats for the weigh-in. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Hey, guys, so I am back and freezing. Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 9:18.
Okay, so I'm home a little bit later than I usually am, about 10 minutes or whatever. I actually totally forgot to go to the shop and get the mineral water, but I'm going to work out first and then I'm going to go up the shops because I have to send some orders out, and I will pick up the mineral water to make my snake juice because I need to be drinking that ASAP, even as I'm freezing. So I've weighed in and I've got the results. And like I said, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, please check that one out. It hasn't changed much, but I do this just for the fun of YouTube, and it is what it is. So yesterday I weighed in at 74.8 kg. Today I'm weighing at 74.7 kg. It doesn't really change much when it comes to the pounds. I'm still 165 pounds. I've got 35 pounds to lose. Body fat, I lost 0.1%, which is not much, but we are where we are. This is just the beginning. How do I feel about it? Because it's very obvious now that, you know, how much I've put on. Like, I was at this stage was trying to lose 25 pounds. Now I'm at 35 pounds. It's provoking a few things in me, but I know that if I dwell on it, the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to eat junk, and then I'm going to do my psyche something that it doesn't deserve. So I do have to congratulate myself because, you know, this 70 something that I've got on, I still look pretty good. You know, like there's been times I've been this weight before and I haven't looked good. So even when you regain, I feel like you still have an element of that shape or that result, so to speak. So I look puffier, but I still think I look pretty good. I don't look the same as I did when I first started. But that being said, I am going to check out now. I'm going to do a workout. in figuring out how to kind of plan my day, doing the workout 2 days in a row and doing the very, I would call, maintenance workout has really made me feel like it's much more of a realistic thing that I can do instead of doing a hardcore workout that early in the morning, that unawake. So I think it's more realistic and probably better for my health mentally, and for my consistency, if I go for that type of workout in the morning, that's only going to take me 15 minutes, and do a more rigorous workout once I drop Eden to school, or 9:30. I feel a lot more energized to do it now. I am going to make myself a black coffee because I'm freezing. Sorry guys. Once I start sipping on that, I am going to do my workout. If you don't know, I'm doing January's program, which is a monthly program that I have. If you're interested in that, the links will be below, where each month a new program comes out. So I'm going to be following that program. I like following programs because they give me time to not think. On top of doing that program, I am going to add a few leg exercises, just a few squats, a few general leg exercises to it. And that's what I do with all the workouts. And that's what you can do as well. You can pick an upper body, lower body, or full body workout on top of the program, because the programs have 4 to 5 sets of workout and you have to do it 2 or 3 times. And if you've got more time and time permits, try to add a weight bearing exercise to it. And yes guys, that is about it today. I am looking forward to, because I am going to be doing my detox tea face mask that I am making today. I'm going to be doing that on Facebook, but I will link the video to that here, not in this video, but you'll find it in the playlist. So I'm going to be doing a whole full spa treatment, facial stuff, and if you want to see that, please check that out. If I've done a video by then, I will leave the link here for you guys. So it was a pleasure. Let me go because I am freezing, and let me make this coffee and warm up and start this workout. Okay, it was a pleasure. Hey guys, so I'm back again. So I'm going to go over what I'm drinking with you. So oh no, I forgot it. Let me come back. 2 seconds. I'm back. So I have had my hot water resting for about 5-7 minutes now. So there's 2 things that I will have pre-workout. I have a coffee whenever I feel like it, and I definitely have a coffee when I'm long fasting, just because I'm always cold, and it helps with, it's got medicinal mushrooms in it. It's an appetite suppressant, and it helps burn fat a lot more effectively because it's got green coffee in it. So I use a coffee called Delgada. I just told you all the health benefits in it. Now these are instant coffee sachets. I'm not a big coffee drinker or lover, but I do like a good quality coffee at times, normally a cappuccino. But as we're not allowed no milk in this, I just thought I would go for the best. So this is definitely a go-to for me as a liquid option while I long fast, or if I'm doing any prolonged fasting, 2-3 days, anything like that. So I've let it cool down, and the reason why I've let it cool down is not because I don't like hot coffee or hot drinks, which I really do. It's because I'm going to put something called MCT oil in it, which, if you don't know what it is, please look it up. It's a fantastic oil. Now, because I'm officially in ketosis now, this will help me deepen my ketosis level. Now, you can't use it to get into ketosis. You have to be in ketosis and allow it to give you a deeper concentration of ketosis. So I use Hunter's one. I got this one in Whole Foods in Kensington. So I'm actually going to put 2, which will be equivalent to 1 tablespoon, and I use that in most of my drinks. If you never watched yesterday's video, you'll know when I did my post-workout night drink, I put the MCT oil in it as well, and I do recommend it to most of my clients. So if you're thinking, ew, oil in coffee, if you've ever had like a bulletproof coffee or anything like that, it just tastes like that. I'm so used to the oil. It doesn't have any smell, and it doesn't have any taste particularly. It doesn't taste of coconut or anything like that. So yeah, that will be it, and that is what I'm sipping while I work out. Now, if I'm not having a coffee And I have a pre-workout drinks. Now, guys, let me clarify something first of all. Taking anything other than electrolyte water is technically is going to take you out of your fasting. But I do test my ketones. I have my electric monitor. I'm trying to show it to you. I use the Keto Mojo, and I use the strips as well. And with the strips, obviously when you're in deep ketosis, it doesn't show you. And plus there's many factors that doesn't allow the strips to be as reliable as you would like them to be personally. But I still use them. I still think they're fantastic. I've still realized a few things and learned a few things about myself using them. But now I use the blood monitor. I've tested them with everything that I take down to my NutriBurst, which is my multivitamin, any of the multivitamins that I take, and nothing takes me out of ketosis, even down to the bone broth, my pre-workout, post-workout, nothing takes me out. So, but I normally am in some type of deep ketosis for that. So otherwise, if I'm not using that and I need some energy or just a way of helping me be more efficient and effective when I'm working out, I use a pre-workout called Slim AM. Now this one can do and sometimes does come in sachets, but this one is just in its tub, and I just use one, and it's a raspberry flavor in some water. Shake it up and I'll drink that a couple of minutes before I start working out, and then I'll get on with my workout, and that will give me a boost of energy. I do take the NRG, as you saw this morning as well. And it all depends if I'm taking the NRG for that day. I will still take this pre-workout because every little helps, my darling. Guys, okay, let me get on with my training. I'm going to sip on this coffee. I've got my workout here. So this is a kind of template of the workout. So if you're interested in having a program that is just set out for you, something that's not customizable because it's not to you personally, but it's a rolling subscription and it's something for you to keep accountable, and you do get a little access to me where I will figure out what is best for you. If you want that, the link is below, guys, and any of the supplements, the links are below. So let me get on with this workout and I'll check you in a bit. Okay, so it's getting into about 4 o'clock soon. I have to run to the post office, which I haven't done, and then make my way to pick up my daughter. But I have forgot to pick up my water, so I'm gonna pick up just one bottle that I can drink and then pick up bigger liters tomorrow. I have done okay today. I could have done a little bit better in the sense of after I worked out and I did a little bit of editing, I kind of just was so cold I went in the bed and I thought I'll just rest for an hour, which ended up being 2 hours. I came down and basically I was just trying to organize my expenses, and I did half of it basically, and I just feel like I could have done a lot more with the day. But like my motto always is, at least I didn't break my fast. So on that sense, I'm still doing good. So let me go and try to salvage my day by going to the post office and making these returns, and then picking up the water. I'm going to bring my snake juice with me so I can just put the powder in it and just start drinking it from now. Apart from that, guys, that is it. So let me go. It's cold, as you can see, but this is part of fasting and part of the protocol. Another thing that I'm doing, which is helping me, it depends on where you are, because this is like a double-sided coin, because I've done really deep fasting before and just been thinking about food all the time in some shape or form, and it's worked for me. I've been watching food channels, watching how I would improve my my range of food that I eat, watching a lot more keto recipes and stuff like that, and it's done me good. And then sometimes I'm thinking about food so much that I end up thinking about everything that I want to eat when I fast, and I end up eating it and ruining my refeeds. I've done that before as well. So, but this time I'm just kind of allowing myself not to think about food in that way, just knowing that I will be able to have it soon, and how much headache, if I'm not smart, my refeeds need to be. So, maybe I'm just feeling like that today. I hope it changes, because I want to kind of look at some food channels and get some inspiration. But every time the idea of food, like just now, it's like, well, cheese is keto. Why don't you just have a bit of cheese? And I'm like, why is that thought even coming in my head? No, I want those type of thoughts, because these are the type of thoughts that make you break a fast 6 days and not the 7th, or 5 days and not the 7th. These are the type of thoughts that make you nibble on something and then regret it, and then you think, what was the point of nibbling on in the first place, or nibbling it and then sabotaging yourself completely. So I'm just watching my mind frame, really, to be honest with you. I'm watching that. It's a new one for me in that sense that I'm observing it. So yeah, that's my tip for the day. Hey guys, so I am back. It's literally like nearly my bedtime, and I've kind of been procrastinating on this phone in the internet for a little bit, and it's just not on. So earlier on when I picked up my daughter, I did buy a bottle of water, but I never put the snake juice in, and I'm just going to go to bed. I've got it all ready for tomorrow, but this is one of the things I don't like about me. When I say I'm going to do something, I really need to follow through, especially it's the minor things like picking up the water, stuff like that, but I really need to prep myself, because through the grace of God, I haven't got any detoxifying issues. But imagine if I had a headache or something came on, which can do. Each time you refast, you don't know what's going to physically happen. You know, you kind of know your body to a certain point, but sometimes different things are happening and different elements start to happen, and you just want to prep yourself. And that's why it's always good to get that snake juice in early. But I'm going to forgive and grow. Like I said, it's near bedtime and I haven't had a shower yet. So what I'm going to do is just do a quick workout down on my mat, and then I am just going to have a shower and go to bed, because I have to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning once again. You know, this is my goal. But today, all in all, today was an 8 out of 10. I could have done a lot more better with focus work, more productive work, and coming home I should have just stayed off the internet like I've been telling myself to do. And yeah, I am feeling a little bit sore from the exercise yesterday, so I'm gonna have my detox tea with another Slim Aid before I go to bed. So now I'm just gonna do some core exercises and a little bit of stretching, have a shower, and just go to bed and just call it a night and recharge for tomorrow. But it was a pleasure. If you are liking content like this, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on day 24. Okay, it was a pleasure. Take care.